Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers and fellow rebels, as you join me on yet another walk around our little loop, where I've got the wonderful aroma of paint thinners drifting over from the Rover. Oh, brings back some memories of painting stuff, I guess. Any case, so welcome back out on the road, and as you'll probably gather by now, I do like to do regular updates on the channel and sort of address things that have arisen over the week or two or three, or whenever I do the update, or whether anything's there that I think needs to be talked about and addressed. Because even though this channel is doing absolutely fantastic, I'm literally blown away by it, I think sometimes you also have to remember that in reality this is my channel, therefore it's my opinions and my way of doing things. It is what it is. So you may have noticed already that there's been a slight change in output of the channel, where I'm now endeavouring to do 2 videos a day, every day. They come out at 9:15 and 4:15. 9:15 in the morning and 4:15 in the afternoon, obviously, because no one will want to watch one at 4:15 AM as my watch kicks in. So the whole idea of that is, as you may notice, I do wear a lot of the same t-shirt in a lot of the videos, because what I do and the way I'm doing it is, on a particular day when I've got a chance, I'll sit down and do bulk recording covering lots of other subjects that are either, some people might say, old or sort of not right in your face kind of thing, and that's what I do. And that way I get to pass my opinions and comments on those things, and it just keeps it fresh, so we've all got you know, to keep on top of things. And it also means that you get more regular content. And the reason why I've decided to do this increase in output is because we're being silenced. So in the process of being silenced, or the attempt by the establishment, the Labour government, Stalin-esque leader is trying to do, the way to respond to that is to talk more, is to put more out, is to keep highlighting things, to keep pointing out the inaccuracies and hypocrisies, and just hold them to account for as long as I'm allowed to, in full knowledge that that could potentially land me in trouble. It shouldn't, as a jet takes off from the airport, it shouldn't, but, and it never used to, but now it's different, isn't it? The whole landscape of the country politically has changed, and our leader's opinion is he's in charge and damn the rest of you. And remembering that all these things he's done whilst Parliament itself isn't sitting, so therefore no one allowed to be on the opposite side of the house and to draw objections to it. So at the moment the only people bringing objections to it is you and I. So that's why I'm going to hopefully manage to keep up with the 2 videos a day. Yes, I know they will appear to be outdated, and quite a few of them will be outdated literally in the hours after I've done them, but it's important to keep this information flowing. And remember, like the one I just released was about the Department of Work and Pensions guy getting away with being a dirty little PDF. Yes, that's a new code. Again, you'll have to learn all the new code words that are coming out to defeat them. So, you know, as in PDF files, a bit like Alan's snack bar. Yeah, think laterally, because we have to be careful nowadays. And somebody's done such, oh, that person doesn't seem to exist, so therefore you're wrong. But the best thing is I'm repeating and reporting what was reported by a news agency. So your point being, I'm only repeating and reporting. You have to remember that, because that's the way, another way of me protecting myself, because that's the madness that I now live in and the reality of things in this country. It's a crossroad, cross path. Can't be a crossroad, cross path. Not so busy out here today. The usual people wandering around picking up berries and walking their dogs. So yeah, there's that. Because we have to live in a we have to protect ourselves because of the situation that we live in now. It's wrong, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's crap that I have to do these things. It's crap that we have to have disclaimers now, and we have to make sure we cover our arses just in case, because yeah, it's mad. Now, the other thing that's been noticed in the recent block of videos that are coming out seems to be causing a little bit of disconcertment, a little bit of confusion, and a little bit of gotta have something to moan about the video kind of thing, not about the actual content of the video. No, we don't argue about that, because that's the world we live in. That somebody can't argue with what you're actually saying, but there's got to be seen to be arguing amongst you, having a dig for whatever reason. And that is, of course, the fact that behind me I've moved my Union Jack or Union flag. I always thought you couldn't call it a Union Jack unless it was on a ship, but apparently those rules changed quite a while ago. So now you can call it a Union Jack or you can call it the Union flag. Doesn't really matter anymore. Well, in any case, that flag is deliberately hung upside down. As a member of the ex-member of the forces, I'm fully aware of which way the Union Jack is supposed to fly. So don't go, did you know your Union Jack's upside down? Yes, I'm fully aware of it. For some people, I can't watch this because your Union Jack's upside down. Okay, whatever. And whilst another one was, whilst you're whinging about the current state of the United Kingdom, yeah, it's a whinge. Yes, I mean, it wouldn't be a valid and poignant complaint now, would it? It's a whinge. At least have the common decency to do it with the flag up the right way around. Right then, I've done a video on this before. I'm sure I've mentioned it more than once before. So again, I'll explain for all of you who claim to be so knowledgeable of the Union flag, because it's not the right way up, without clearly understanding the history and the reason why a Union Jack would be flown upside down. So back in the old days when we had sail ships, the Union flag was always flown, and it was a sign against all the people on the left who will deny this. Most people, when they saw the Union flag flying on a ship, knew help had arrived, and there was a chance, because it was the Union Jack that indicated that Great Britain had arrived, and if you were a slave, it was a damn good chance we're going to close down the scumbags that were trading you. But in any case, now back in the day, ships could be hijacked by the opponents. So the solution to give a covert warning that the ship approaching them was not a member of the United Kingdom and was in distress was to turn the Union Jack upside down and fly it that way. All other Union ships, Great British ships, would look at through the sting and go, he's flying his Union Jack upside down, he must be in trouble. And that's what it meant. It was a universal sign of distress. Now some people say, but you're not on a ship. No, I'm on an island that's floating in the middle of the sea, so I call it the ship. This is the HMS Great Britain. and she's in trouble and she's in distress. So therefore, the Union Jack is deliberately flown upside down. Now, if that is a deal breaker, if that means that you can no longer watch my videos because the flag's upside down, as with everything else, how do I break this subtly? I don't care. See, the thing is, it's my channel, my opinions, my viewpoint, and I will do things my way. Now, if you've got constructive criticism like, oh, by the way, Gobster, on that last video your audio was crap, fair enough, that's great. If you're perhaps suggesting that, well, if you do this that would be better, then that's great. If you're moaning about like now, I can hear the wind on the microphone, well, there's not a lot I can do about nature. It is what it is. While I'm out walking, it is what it is. So yeah, although I provide you a service by giving you the information that's out there for all of you to find, remember, I don't tell you what to think, I don't tell you what to do, I just open that door. It's up to you whether you want to walk through it or not. And remember that all the information I give you 99% of the time is from other media sources. If I'm not 100% certain on something, but there's a possibility maybe, then the words "take it with a pinch of salt" will be added. If I'm less than 60% certain, I don't report it. And remember, as with news agencies, who, funnily enough, are protected from the Malicious Communications Act, Section 127, if you're a recognised journalistic outlet, doesn't apply to you. They can lie, they can misreport, and they'll never be held accountable for it. Well, except for people like me who will, but then I'm subject to the Malicious Communications Act, so that we're not on a level playing field. It's as simple as that. Which is people like Maya Tusi, who is a legend, and as his thing is, he is the media. That's why they can go after him and crush him. Same with Tommy Robinson, same with all the others. Because we're not recognised media outlets, oh well. And I mean, let's be honest, originally the Malicious Communications Act was brought in under, like many other laws, for the right reasons, as in to protect people from revenge porn and things like that. But of course, it's been mutated and turned into the weapon of silencing those who don't want to say what you want to be said. So remember that. So that's why I report from them. So if you're going to go at me for, well, what you said isn't true, well, I'm reporting a news article. So please tell me the difference, why they're allowed to lie and spread mistruths, misinformation, and I'm not. Any case, lap 1 is complete. Thank you for joining me on this first lap of today's walk. I hope that clears a few things up for you. As I'll say again, my channel has gone the way I was not expecting it. I've got over 5,000, it's coming to nearly 5,500 subscribers. It goes up and down, as it does. It is YouTube after all. And I'm blown away by the fact that I've got, I was blown away. I mean, as I said originally when the channel started, I was just talking about Doctor Who, and I was stunned when I got 10 subscribers. But now I've changed tack and gone on to real world, I guess. It's just gone up like nobody's business. And I'm truly, truly touched and honoured. You are wonderful, wonderful mother truckers. And without you, I'd literally be walking around talking to myself. Though technically at the moment, that's exactly what I'm doing. So it's a huge thanks to all of you, especially to those who regularly comment, even if there are interesting comments. And I said about one that said, well, I'm not going to watch the video because of you know, Union flag, but he still commented, so interaction. In any case, starting lap 2, enough of that. See you on lap 2. Thanks for watching. I'm done, so until the next one.
This once great nation, eroded by time, with its crushed population.